Hi, today I want to talk to you about human experiences. Let's look at any experience we have. All of us have different experiences. It's not necessarily very identical or similar for the matter. But let's see what human experiences are composed of. Any experience that you have, we can organize them in three different ways. And I'll start with an example. So let's say um, we are sitting in a mall and you're shopping. So we walk around, um, we can see different stores, we can see people around us, um, we can hear the chatter of people, we can smell the fragrance of food. Maybe it's coffee. I love coffee, and I can smell the fragrance of coffee coming from the coffee shop. Um, and depending on the season, there is a background music that is playing there, and there's laughter, there's fun, there's some people arguing, different things happens. But when you break it down, we can definitely say that we can see experience. Our experience are based on see. We can see visually, um, and the other part of the experience that we do have is sometimes we can see within the eye's imagination. So right now, when I'm describing it, um, I am describing it based on my imagination. Um, but you can see, you have two ways of looking uh, at experiences. You can see out, which is out in the environment, and seeing in, which is in your imagination. The second part is feel. Feel um, includes um, the you can feel things like I can feel the shirt on my skin, the cloth on my skin. I can feel the breeze hitting me, so I can feel out. I can feel um, experiences from the environment, and I can also feel emotions. Um, so it's feel out, feel in, two of them. Smell and taste is also part of feel. And here is a third part where we can hear conversations, we talk to people, that's part of the hear. And we can also hear our own thoughts. So, so here is part of uh, our experience. So now we have three ways in which we can have experiences. Now we can have uh, when we move our one of the things we want to look at is attention. Where is your attention? Okay. Now, based on where your attention is, you will be able to have more than one experience at a time. So, for example, let's say I'm in the mall, I'm walking around, I can hear the background music, and I can also have a conversation with somebody, or I can hear the background music and I'm able to sit down and drink coffee. So, it's more than one experience at a time. And depending on where the attention goes, you will be able to experience one or more experiences at a time. That's where your attention goes. So in in terms of the experience itself, um, you can manage your experience by moving your attention. Now, if you are able to keep your attention on what you choose for a certain period of time, you're developing concentration. So for example, let's say I'm sitting down and I'm drinking coffee and I'm keeping my attention towards the taste of coffee, the smell of coffee, and the experience of enjoying the coffee. So I'm keeping my, I'm having concentration. This means that I'm having concentration in having coffee. So concentration is a key um, indicator of how long your experience has been. Now, the other thing about concentration is sometimes let's look at factors that affect your concentration. Now, factors that could affect your concentration are, let's break down your experience into good experiences, bad experiences. And your concentration, the way we look at things is, let's say I'm sitting drinking coffee and I'm keeping my attention on drinking coffee and I hear a loud noise in the background. Now I have a choice. I can move my attention from the coffee to the loud noise and see what is going on, or I could keep my attention in drinking coffee and let the loud noise happen in the background, right? So the ability to manage your concentration is influenced by our ability um, to keep things in the background, like if there are other things that happens in the background, uh, so that we don't pull our attention away from what you're doing. So it's a pull or push. So and one of the common things we notice is we can keep concentration on if we keep our attention um, towards experiences that are a feel good kind of an experience, and we often try uh, to keep our concentration by moving away from unpleasant experience. And then this is how uh, we normally deal with our experiences today. Um, and it all boils down to how much skill we have in able to keep our attention in one or any of the experiences that we choose to. Okay, so this is what I wanted to share today about human experiences. And the next part that I want to talk about is how can we make this this framework evolve into something that is going to help us uh, in providing value and help us in making better of our own lives. And that's the outcome that I do have, is to see how can we manage our experiences, not control, it's a keyword, manage our experiences to what we want and shape our experiences the way we want it to be. Okay, so having said that, uh, I hope you enjoy this. And as for the next couple of days, I want you to start observing. The homework here is observe where your attention is. And you can observe it based on C. Oh, so I thought I was doing a highlighter, but it turned out to be something else. Or feel, or hear. And it's useful to label it. So when you see something, just say see. You know, see. When you see something, just say see. When you feel something, just say feel. When you hear something, just say hear. So you're labeling it, and it helps you to get more awareness of your experience. Okay, bye.